Monster Truck Championship is the unofficial game of the sport where trucks with big wheels jump and drive over things. Here's what the game is like to play, and 4 other things worth knowing. This, ladies and gentlemen, is Monster Truck Championship, a game where you're rewarded for gentle driving, respecting local noise pollution levels, and conserving fuel. Just kidding. This may not be an official game, but it's officially bonkers. 1,400 horsepower V8s that bruise your eardrums, backflips, driving over cars, and smashing into your fellow racers. It's all here in Polish developer Teon's game, the studio behind Terminator Resistance, in case you're wondering. What makes Monster Truck Championship different though is that it has gone for a more realistic simulation approach, and it shows. But let's not jump to driving impressions just yet. Gotta rinse that ad revenue. Just kidding. When the October release date arrives, yes, that's as specific as I can be, you will have access to 16 monster trucks ranging from a mobile toaster to an airplane, each one customizable with 50 elements. There are also 25 arenas to cause mayhem in. Then there's the online multiplayer for 2 to 8 players. 5 game modes comprise racing, freestyle, stunt arena, drag racing, destruction, and time trial, and 3 different leagues, a selection nearly as substantial as a monster truck's tires. Due to the fact I'm playing this in late August at the time of recording, my preview copy is heavily stripped down. There's no career mode, there are only 4 monster trucks, each with limited customization, and not that many more arenas to play with. A full review, this most certainly is not. But I can share with you what I've learned from giving it a blast, including how it plays, and whether you should keep an eye on it. Monster Trucks should be fun, and luckily that's the case in Monster Truck Championship. Basically, smashing stuff is satisfying. Yet there's a complexity to the physics that rewards skillful driving and makes it possible to do some ridiculous stunts once mastered. The steering is overly sensitive when using a controller, and there's no way to reduce sensitivity at the time of making this video, resulting in some snake moments. But for the most part, it's an entertaining drive. Plus, steering wheel support is decent, and the cockpit view makes it worth bothering. You certainly feel the heft of these beasts when at the wheel, and pushing your luck can mean tipping over, such as the sheer amount of suspension travel and width of the tires. However, these beasts of machinery can really shift when you gun it. Credit to Teon for making a physics model that's realistic yet playful where it counts. As for the AI, the medium and hard difficulty settings will really give you a challenge, so those who consider themselves handy at the wheel will not find it a walk in the park. With only an arena to worry about, the developers could focus more on detail and less on draw distances. I have to say, it's a good looking game, especially on a 4K monitor with everything set to its highest setting. The motion blur of the wheels adds to the frenzied pace, while the interior cockpit detailing is so good, you wish virtual reality were possible. Surfaces such as the truck's body react to light in a realistic fashion too. Admittedly, the arenas could do with a little more detail, especially the crowd, and the fireworks remind me of SSX Tricky, and not in a good way. But overall I'd say it looks great. Hopefully it's similar on console. The 4 monster trucks in the demo are suitably ridiculous, which seems like the right way to go when official trucks are an impossibility. I think the party dog and toaster with 2 slices of bread hanging out are highlights. Whatever you choose, you can then faff about with about 1 billion paint colors and even the type of paint, just in case you want pearlescent pink instead of matte or metallic. There's no livery editor, but you can change the color of most areas of your truck and slap on stickers for a more personal touch. There will also be the option of different parts to slap on, however the preview version lacks this. Rims, exhaust and attachments, that kind of stuff. Doesn't seem like it's going to be an exhaustive amount, but hopefully enough to help with longevity. Not only is customization present, Monster Truck Championship includes tuning. It's not Gran Turismo or Forza Motorsport levels of under the hood fettling, but you can play around with suspension height, stiffness, damping, as well as your gear ratio and torque distribution. A little description helps you out with what's what. Usefully, you can have a separate stunt and racing setup because both disciplines favor big tuning differences. This saves you from having to keep changing the settings all the time. With all those aforementioned game modes, including online multiplayer, I imagine Monster Truck Championship will keep you fairly busy. I'm keen to see exactly what the events in the career mode are like, as the areas I have seen are definitely up to scratch. I'm also curious about the management team and sponsors option, as this would suggest there's more depth to the game than I've had access to. Plus, of course, there's the aim of mastering the monster truck physics model, because backflip. As with most previews, I can only explore so much, but the handling, graphics and sense of satisfaction conveyed at this point would suggest this could well be a decent monster truck game, even if it's missing the official license. The PC, PS4 and Xbox One versions have an October 2020 release date, as previously mentioned, but what I didn't say is that Nintendo Switch players will see the game in November. Expect to pay around £40 or the equivalent in dollars or euros. And that's it for this preview of Monster Truck Championship. Be sure to like, subscribe and join the ATribeCalledCars Discord. Maybe even buy some merch to help the channel. I shall see you in the next video. Take care, bye.